Good morning, friends. It's been a long time since I've just sat in front of the camera. So I have to get used to this again. And looking up, you can see my neck is so wrinkled. So I might just have to look down a little bit. We had a great trip, fantastic trip. And I felt like we took it at the right time. I've been going through some stressful things with family, and a lot of things happen behind the scenes that y'all don't know, but a couple of things I was, kind of sad about. And then Heidi got sick, and it was just a lot going on. So when we got in the car to leave the day of our trip, Kim asked me something, and I said, listen, don't ask me any questions. I don't want to have to make any decisions. You be the mama. You be the mama, and I'm just going to be the child. So that's pretty much the way we did the whole trip. And I didn't have to make any decisions. I can drive good, but I'm not good at following the GPS because, first of all, I can't quickly remember right from left. And so if I can look at the picture, that's fine. The picture was sort of over here. So anyway, we decided that I would only drive when we got on open roads. And when we would watch on the GPS, if there was any, if it showed red at all, we switched drivers, and Kim could drive because she can read the map and she can drive at the same time. And I'm not saying that I'm not capable of doing that, but sometimes when you have someone else to do it for you, you think, why, I've always been the driver everywhere on all of our trips. So, except when Ben and I went and looked at the painted churches, he did all the driving. But when we went to Massachusetts, I had to do all that driving because he wasn't 21 yet and we had a rent car. So this way, Kim did all the driving, and I was so happy about that. I could just look out my window and try to have no thoughts in my head and just enjoy. So we had a really good time. We laughed so much about everything. And guys, when you can laugh, it just brightens your heart and cheers your spirit. And there were things we knew we put off at home, but sometimes it's just good to do that. Anyway, we stayed at some great hotels. I'm not going to say we had great food because Levi is a little bit of a hindrance on that. But I will tell you that we went to the Troll Tavern and had chicken salad. I love chicken salad. We had chicken salad sandwiches. Kim and I did. It was a chicken salad on a croissant, and Levi had some chicken strips, and he was fine with his chicken strips. We laughed at him because first he smells them, then he makes a face, then he'll stick it to his tongue, then he makes a face, and finally, after, you don't have to coax him. Those are just things he does. Smell, taste with his tongue, and then take a little tiny bite. So he ate his chicken nuggets. No. They were chicken strips. So that was pretty good. But the chicken salad, it does not taste the same in Georgia as it does in Texas. Although I ate all of mine. My croissant was a little too toasted. But I ate all the chicken salad from out of the croissant. And even though it wasn't like I do it, and if you ever go to Panera Bread, I don't know. I think I saw them almost everywhere. They have the best chicken salad there. Anyway, I ate all of my chicken salad, and it didn't eat my bread. Also, that helps a little bit with the keto. And Kia made her bread and none of her chicken salad. So, also they put lettuce and tomatoes on top of the chicken salad. So the first thing I did was take out my lettuce and tomato because I didn't want that, and especially not with chicken salad. But anyway, the tea was awesome, and the chicken salad was filling, and it was good. Not Texas-y, but good. All right. So the day we took the train, we headed for barbecue. And again, oh no, Levi had a hot dog. But it was like, I think they call it schnitzel. It's some kind of sausage on a hot dog bun. He was saying, he smelled it and he tasted it. He said, please don't make me eat it. Please don't make me eat it. So Kim said, what is wrong with you? Because, you know, he eats weenies all the time. So she took a bite of it and she goes, you do not have to eat that. We'll give you something else later. But anyway, she had a baked potato with barbecue on it. And I had a grilled cheese sandwich with barbecue on it. And it was so good. It was one of the best things I've tasted. It wasn't quite as sweet as we do our barbecue in Texas, but I'd go back there in an instant for another grilled cheese sandwich with the barbecue on it. So, that was kind of funny. I can still hear Levi saying, please don't make me eat it. Please don't make me eat it. And I felt so sorry for him, like he was some kind of an abused child or something. But anyway, other than that, the rest of our meals were done at McDonald's. He wanted Whataburger, but you know, there's only Whataburgers in Texas. So, it was a great trip, other than I would have liked to have had a little bit different kinds of foods, but we're working on Levi. And we did walk around the town of not Helen, but where our train stopped, Copper Hill, maybe. And that's when I saw my quilts. And I didn't buy them, even though they're cheaper than I've ever paid a quilt for my bed ordering from Amazon. And I've never had one that was tufted like that. And Papa doesn't care if I put roses and pink. He doesn't care. So, and I have finally ordered new blinds because, you know, the cat clawed that one. And when I pull it down at night, which I only pull it down at night, it has two little things missing and it drives me crazy. So the blinds are out there. So when they go up on the window is depending on Papa or Kim, because Papa has a hard time lifting his hand, his shoulder up, because he hurt it once and had some kind of surgery. I don't know. Okay, so we are home after a great trip. We had a little bit of car trouble. Kim talked to y'all about that, but we did come home and that car had no other problems. We prayed, and we did have to make a couple of hard decisions, but I think when you feel it's right in your heart, or when you feel something is not right in your heart, don't do it. You know, something's telling you don't do it. It just doesn't feel right. So I think Kim told y'all more about that, so I'm not going to go into it. But we are home. We had a great week. And you know what I've got to do in my bedroom? I have to start wrapping all those presents, because everybody says, gee, there's no presents at all under your tree. And I said, yeah, they're in my bedroom. So I have to keep the kids out of there. And I will tell you this, it's so funny. Carter went into my room and I had their big dolls in the closet. And she comes out. I bought 3 dolls because I didn't think the one I wanted for Carly, they said it was out of stock. So I ordered another one with dark hair and brown eyes. And the one I had wanted for Carly has a little bit lighter brown hair, and she had green eyes. So that's the one I wanted for Carly. Well, for Carter, I got a beautiful doll with big blue eyes, and then her hair is pink. And she's got on a little tutu and everything. I thought, oh my gosh, Carter is going to love that. So anyway, the 3 dolls were in my room, in my closet. And here comes Carter. She comes out carrying this doll, and she said, is this my doll? I love her black hair. And I said, where did you get that? Go put that back. That's not your doll. And Brindley Grace was here, and Brindley says, that doll's for another little girl. And she had a meltdown. I mean, she just hopped it down, screaming and crying. So I went and got the pink hair doll that was hers. And I said, look, this one is yours. And she looks at it and she just screams, I don't want a pink hair doll. I don't want a doll with pink hair. I love black hair. I want a black hair doll. All right, so Carter's getting the black haired doll, not the pink haired doll. The pink doll, we're going to take it to the toy drive. And now, so Carly has her dark haired doll with the green eyes, and Carter now has a black hair doll. I mean black with big brown eyes. So, and they're in the doll cases that I showed y'all a while ago, and they've got some clothes in there too. They can put them on their back, or they can carry them with the handle. So I'm excited about that. And then Coda got a baby. It kind of feels soft. And anyway, I got Bubba a robot. I'm trying to only get the kids one toy this year. Guys, I always go overboard at Christmas, and I try not to, but I think as kids, sometimes mom and dad didn't go all out and make a big deal at Christmas time. Santa would leave us, you know, one or two things. So I have always gone so overboard at Christmas, and I told myself, these kids get so much, and not only when they're here, they get presents from me, they also get one from Kim, Daniel and Lou, Tina and Rob, Stephanie and Buddy. So they get gobs of toys, and it's so hectic, they don't even know who gave them what. So anyway, I promised myself one nice toy, one nice thing. So that's what I did. They got the doll, and they got the doll clothes, and they've got the doll little suitcase. And then other than that, they're getting a little candy cane with M&Ms. So anyway, but what I was telling you, I just got Bubba a robot, because he loves the robot here, but the robot doesn't do anything. Oh my gosh, this one lights up, and his feet come up, and he twirls on his little tail. And when Coda saw that, she laughed and she laughed. And Papa, because Papa took it out so he could put the batteries in it. And Papa said, this is for Bubba. And she goes, no, not Bubba, mine. And we let her look at it a couple of times, and we took it away. And she was fine with it. I think all she wanted to do was see it. Anyway, so I'm going to go in there now. Coda's asleep. I'm going to go in there. Most of my things I just have to stick in a sweater box or a clothes box, and I don't wrap those. If they've got a picture of Frosty on the front, why should I cover that up? I do not like to wrap. And then for all the other stuff, I have bags. Bags, I could just put a little piece of tape on the top. And I'm not going to put anything under the tree until Papa finishes the little cover that's going to go on the bottom. I have a cover that goes around. Do you know how that thing, the thing you put around it always, like if it's snow or whatever, it always gets so wrinkled up and messy when the toys slip. So this way they'll go onto the straight floor, and it'll have that nice box around it. So I'm not putting anything under the tree until Papa gets the, I don't even know, it's normally called a tree skirt. So I don't know when it's a box, what you call it, my tree box or my tree cover. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, when he gets that fixed, then I'll start putting the gifts under the tree. So by tonight, I think my room should be back to clean, and I'll have, because guys, it's easy to put things in a bag. And I got bags for 58 cents each. That's, you know, 2 for $1. Not too bad. And so you just put it in a bag, put a little tissue paper on the top. You are ready. Christmas is here. So, it was sad losing Heidi. it wasn't as sad for me. I wasn't as sad as when I lost JoJo, last year before last, because JoJo was with me every day, everywhere I went, every time I sat down, every time I went to the bathroom, every time I went to bed, just about like Bandit does me now. But the thing with Bandit, he can't ride in the car because he throws up. So you can't take him anywhere, dog. And JoJo, he weighed 4 pounds. But Woody and Pawpaw, Kim said maybe that's why Woody, or God had Woody to love Pawpaw, because God knew he was going to be taking Heidi. So now Pops has Woody to kind of comfort him a little bit. But, you know, she was diagnosed almost a year ago, possibly having that, I'm going to say Hutchins disease or something like that, that dogs get. And she's been taking medication and doing everything. But then, I don't know, about 2 weeks before Pawpaw acknowledged that she was sick, she kept coughing. And I knew that wasn't a regular cough. So I thought that's that stuff from her lungs, from that disease. That's why she's coughing like that. And it broke my heart. And I didn't say anything to Pawpaw. And he gave her antibiotic shots, which, you know, that's not going to do anything. Anyway, I told him, I said, honey, I don't think that's a regular cough. I think that's from that whatever illness. And he says, no, I don't think so. Anyway, when he took her to the vet, that's what it was. And then after that, she went downhill, just like really quick. So I was more prepared. I knew it was going to happen. I knew several weeks ago that cough is not good. That's from her. So I prepared myself, and I was glad that I wasn't here when she passed, because you know, guys, very, very seldom do I even go to a funeral. I'll be the one that'll stay behind and watch the kids. I don't like funerals because everybody's sad. I don't like sadness. I try to look at death as joyful. I mean, Paul says in the Bible, for me to die is gain. But then you think, well, I'm going to miss everybody. We won't miss everybody. They may miss us. We won't miss them. So, you know, Bennett says dogs don't have souls. But I think if you ask God to let you see your dog in heaven, I think he's going to let you see your dog in heaven. So we're not even going to listen to Ben on that. And I'm so glad he didn't say that to Pawpaw. Dogs don't go to heaven. They don't have souls. Anyway, so I'm thankful that I wasn't here when that happened. And Pawpaw was almost normal, you know, a couple of days after. He's not moody. He's not like I was scared he was going to be. So he's good. So anyway, that is that. And I think everything else, Kim kept y'all updated on everything. I think that's about everything that I wanted to catch y'all up on. On my first video, I just wanted to show y'all the Christmas tree and everything. I do have one, because I know I see it on Facebook all the time. Everybody's posting their trees. And I think, I need to go post my tree. My tree looks pretty, too. And it's not the tree I started out with. I don't know if you know that story. But, okay, so I'm going to go. I'm going to leave y'all for right now. I just want to tell you that I love y'all. I will talk to you again before Christmas. But everybody have a joyful Christmas. A happy Christmas. Do something that makes you happy. I don't know. I always go to the TV and watch cheerleading and dancing. That makes me happy. But whatever God gives you to make you happy, enjoy it and thank Him for it. And I love you guys. I love you all so much. See you later.